If you want to stop being stuck in your head and overthinking every word before you speak, whether it's in a meeting, presentation, or everyday conversations, then you must know the 5 overthinking truths. This one simple concept will help you to overcome the fear of making mistakes or looking stupid. And the best part is that you can implement it in under 10 minutes. Stick with me and I'll show you how. Now, if you're not ready to take just 10 minutes of your time to finally break free from the cycle of overthinking, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. But if you're serious about transforming your speaking, then lock in, make this full screen, and let's dive straight into it. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah, I've spent the last 10 years helping thousands of Muslims to go from being paralyzed by fear to speaking confidently in meetings, presentations, and casual conversations. The best part is it's simpler than you think. I've used these same strategies myself to go from being terrified of public speaking to training some of the world's best speakers and leaders. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stop overthinking and start speaking confidently, no matter the situation. I'm going to tell you the 5 overthinking truths. These are simple but powerful insights that will help you shift your mindset and take immediate action. These truths will show you how to move from hesitation to speaking with impact. This is so important because stopping overthinking is the key to unlocking your true potential. Overthinking keeps you stuck in your own head, doubting yourself and hesitating to take action. When you stop overthinking and start speaking up, you unlock your ability to make an impact in every part of your life. So let's dive straight in. Overthinking truth number 1. Not every thought is fact. Don't let your mind trick you. Overthinking often makes you treat every thought as if it's a fact, but your thoughts are not always the truth. It's like looking at your reflection in a funhouse mirror. The image is distorted, and if you believe it, it will lead you down the wrong path. But just because your mind tells you something doesn't mean it's true. You have the power to choose which thoughts you act on. Your thoughts are just that, thoughts. They're not facts. The more you recognize that thoughts aren't facts, the more control you have over which thoughts you choose to focus on. A practical tip to implement this is the next time you have a negative or self-doubt thought come up, take a moment to question it. Is it really true? Can you prove it? Recognizing that your thoughts aren't facts gives you the freedom to act despite your thoughts. Overthinking truth number 2. People aren't paying as much attention as you think. Imagine you're walking into a room. It feels like a huge spotlight is on you. You think everyone is watching your every move, waiting for you to make a mistake. But in reality, it's just a regular room and the spotlight isn't even there. Most people are focused on themselves, not you. When you realize this, the fear of judgment melts away because you're no longer obsessed with the spotlight. When you stop worrying about what others think, you can focus on what truly matters, your message. This mindset shift helps you speak with confidence without the weight of judgment on your shoulders. So a practical tip for this is the next time you feel overwhelmed by the fear of being judged, remind yourself that most people are focused on their own lives, not yours. Shift your focus to your message. The more you do this, the easier it becomes to speak with confidence. A great example is a recent video that I made about my big belly. And this whole video was about, are there people who are staying up at night worrying about my big belly? Do you think there's a wife who's in bed saying to her husband, oh, I can't sleep, I'm thinking about Muhammad's belly? No, of course not. Why? Because people don't care about me enough. The only thing they care about is the value you can bring to them. And this is what you should focus on, not your own personal hang-ups. Overthinking truth number 3. Your voice matters more than you think. Don't hide it. Think of your voice like a flashlight in a dark room. You don't realize how much light it can bring or how many people it can guide until you turn it on. If you hide it, the room stays dark and you miss the opportunity to make a difference. Your voice matters more than you think. It's not just about speaking up. It's about shining a light on something valuable. When you speak, you're sharing something important with others, and that in itself gives you confidence. Don't hide your light. Your voice is needed, whether it's for one person or 100. When you speak with purpose, your confidence grows because you realize your message is worth sharing. Now you might be thinking, what message can I possibly share? How can I be a shining light for others? The truth is, you already are. You help your friends and family whenever you can, and you've been through experiences which can help other people. They may feel insignificant, but they make a difference. For example, when I was 15 years old, I was taken from my normal life in the UK to live and study in Pakistan. This was a massive culture shock and I found it really difficult to adjust. But today, because of that, I can help other people who are going through similar things. Your life is filled with experiences you've been through that can help others. All you need to do is use your voice. Overthinking truth number 4. Overthinking keeps you stuck. Action moves you forward. Overthinking is like being stuck in quicksand. The more you think about the problem, the deeper you sink. The only way to get out is by taking action, no matter how small that first step is. Once you start moving, the quicksand loses its grip. Overthinking isn't solving anything, it's keeping you stuck. The way to break free is to take action, even the smallest action. Like saying the first word in a meeting gets you moving forward. Take action now, even if it's imperfect. Every step you take reduces the grip of overthinking and propels you towards speaking with confidence. And I want to give you a real life example of this. This is called the 5-second rule. Now, overthinking is something that paralyzes you in moments where you need to take quick action. So I want to tell you the story of the night swim. So me and some of my friends from Ayera, we were all at this amazing, beautiful holiday resort in Turkey. And one of these brothers, they had the bright idea of, why don't we go for a night swim? So at night, we met up, it must have been 10, 11 p.m., and we went to the pier. And there was this long pier that went deep into the water. We walked across it. We got to the edge, right? And these guys, they all went into there. They were swimming around. And I was looking around. It was pitch black. It was misty. It was like a horror movie night. And it was just dark. And I wanted to jump in, but I couldn't. I was like frozen. I was like in fear. I wanted to jump in. I can swim fine. But I don't know, something just held me back. So I got to the edge and I stood there in my head. I said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Bismillah. And then I jumped in and I took action. And it was one of the most amazing nights, Alhamdulillah, that we ever had. Very scary because the next day I saw dolphins in the actual water, but it was still really, really amazing. So this technique is by Mel Robbins. It's called the 5-second rule, and it's simple. When you feel hesitation or doubt creeping in, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then say Bismillah. That's my addition, right? Say Bismillah and take action immediately. This interrupts the overthinking and shifts you into action. It's a simple but powerful tool to break the cycle of hesitation and make quick decisions. The 5-second rule helps you override the mental chatter and take immediate action, which is the key to moving from overthinking to speaking confidently. It's about taking the first step before your mind can convince you otherwise. Overthinking truth number 5. Mistakes are part of the process. They don't define you. Imagine you're learning to ride a bike. At first, you fall a few times, but each fall teaches you something new. You don't stop learning just because you fell. In fact, each mistake is a lesson that moves you closer to success. Mistakes don't make you less confident. They make you better. Every mistake is part of the process of growing your confidence. Just like riding a bike, you learn through each mistake. The more you embrace mistakes, the faster you'll build confidence. Don't fear them. See them as part of your growth. They're stepping stones to mastering your speaking. Do not wait for the perfect moment or the perfect words. Confidence comes through doing. The more you speak, the more the overthinking fades and the easier it gets to express yourself confidently. One last reminder is to reframe how you think about mistakes. I have a lot of people who come to me and tell me about mistakes and failures they've gone through in their life. And they think that this is the reason why they are likely to fail again. Like a sister who failed her exams twice. Her brain was telling her that you failed twice already, so it means that you're likely to fail again. But is that actually true? Someone who studies for the exam and tries and fails, are they more or less experienced than someone who's never tried? More, right? So when you make a mistake or fail at something, it means you are more likely to be successful. Stop seeing mistakes and failures as the end of the world. Rather, see it as the start of the journey to your success. Now that you know the 5 overthinking truths, it's time to stop overthinking and start speaking confidently. But maybe you struggle to take action, and that's why you must watch Productivity Secrets to boost your confidence and action now.